right? This is Gabar, right? A servant of Yahweh, right? First and foremost, but a servant of K.O.Y, right? So I want to say shalom and salute to the family that's out there, the Mashapaka, right? That's enduring, right? And being servants of their household, man, servants of the brethren and the sisterhood, you know, the people salute to y'all who, come in and week out, man, to preach the downfall of this kingdom, man. Right. Salute to the brothers and sisters that's gonna come into the chat, right? And salutations to the children and the women that's at the house, man, cooking and cleaning, women raising up the children in the way that they should go, right? By the fathers raising up the woman in the way that she should go, right? So now, without further ado, right, we're gonna get into the book of Leviticus, right, chapter 21. And one thing that I saw within these chapters that we're gonna read in Leviticus is structure and order, right? So that's how we need to be moving, man, with structure and in order, man. All right. So let me pull this up. Let me pull this up right quick. Give me a second, Yasharala. So we're gonna start off with this first. All right. Let's go. We're gonna start off with James, right? And it reads, this is the book of James, chapter 2 and verse 17. Even so, faith, if it have not works, is dead, being alone. Yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, right? You might say that you have faith, right? But you gotta have works, right? And I have works, right? Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. Thou believest that there is one power, right? Thou doest well. The devils also believe, right? So what are you, right? Are you a child of the Most High, or are you a devil, man? Right? Because the devils believe that there's one power too, right? And tremble, right? So they believe, the devils believe that there's a power and tremble, right? That there's one power and tremble at the name of the Most High God, man. Right? So do you tremble at the name of the Most High God, man? Of the works of the Most High God, do you tremble? Do you really fear sincerely? Right? That's something we need to ask ourselves, man. So as we go through these laws, statutes, and commandments that we read in Leviticus, you got to ask yourself, do you truly fear the Lord, man, to keep and obey his commandments? Right? I know I do, man. At any second, the Lord could take us out and we sit here and we do what we want, right? You got some of us out there just doing all type of mishigash, doing whatever they want, man, right? But we need to be different. We need to be better than those men and women and do what the Lord says, right? Because even the devils tremble at his name. How much more you, righteous man of God, right? Righteous woman of God. How much more you, right? O vain man, that faith without works is dead. Was not Abraham our father justified by his works? Of course he was. When he had offered Shalakia, when he had offered Isaac his son up on the altar, seest thou how faith wrought with his works? And by works was faith made perfect. So your faith is made perfect by your works. If you're not doing no work, your faith is imperfect, man. It's the opposite of perfect, right? in the scripture, right? Salaki. And the scripture was fulfilled, which saith, Abraham believeth God, right? And when you believe, you trust, right? When you believe in your wife, man, to do what you tell her to do, right? To be where she says she's gonna be, you trust that she's gonna be there, man, right? Same way with Abraham, right? Abraham trusted in Yahweh because he knew that at the end of the day, is either he wants me to slay my son or he's gonna give us an offering once we get there. But either way, I'm going to serve the Lord, right? That's the same way you have to be. No matter if your family turns their back on you, or no matter if your wife leave you, right? Your kids don't want to obey your commands, right? Hey, man, trust in the Lord, man, and serve the Lord. No matter what. If somebody put a gun to your face and tell you to eat pork, you tell, hey, man, screw you. I'm gonna serve the Lord, huh? Right? Like Joshua said, for me and my house, we gonna serve the Lord. All right. And it Salakia, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness, right? And he was called the friend of Yahweh, right? Do you want to be called the friend of Yahweh, man? Right? A good friend, they stay with you in the time of trouble, man, like the book of Ecclesiastes says, right? They stay with you in the time of trouble, man. Right? In chapter 6, I believe it's verse 2. Right? They stay, a faithful friend will stay with you in your time of trouble, man. Right? You see then how that by works a man is justified, and not by faith only. Likewise, also was not Rahab the harlot justified by works? Right? Of course she was. Right? When she had received the messengers, right, the angels, and had sent them out another way, right? She took them into the crib, right, and then sent them out another way, keeping them safe, right? For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. So if your body didn't have your spirit in it, guess what? Your spirit is dead. So a lot of y'all walking dead because y'all don't have the spirit of the Most High within you, right? That's it on that. So, and with that, let's go to Leviticus, right? Chapter 21. And get some of these works in, man. See what we supposed to be doing according to the Most High, man. All right. Give me a second. Let me share this. Con. All right, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 1. And the Lord said unto Moses, speak unto the priests, the sons of Aaron, and say unto them, there shall none be defiled for the dead among his people. Hey, man, so y'all got work to do, right? This is what the Lord is saying. Y'all got work to do. None of y'all need to be defiled with the death that's going around, man, right? Only for certain people, right? Only for certain people would this exception be made, right? And it reads, before his kin, right? For his kin. Does that mean everybody you kin to? No, man, right? That is near unto him. So you're close to kin, right? That is for his mother and for his father and for his son and for his daughter, and for his brother, right? And for his sister, a virgin, right? Even your sister had to be pure. She would have to be a virgin, right? For you to even accept to go to her funeral or bury her, or go help your family deal with whatever they're dealing with your sister's death, right? She would have to be a virgin. How many of y'all sisters is virgins, right? Hey, man, telling you, the Lord is real. Because once their virginity is taken, guess what? She's now that man's responsibility, right? When she's a virgin, she's the family responsibility. But once she lose her virginity to that man, she's that man responsibility, man. Right? That is nigh unto him, which had no husband. For her may he be defiled. Right? The Lord giving you stipulations, man. Right? And if you Aaron's sons and you in the priest office, you got work to do, man. Your work that you're doing is way more important than cousin Pookie and Ray Ray from down the street, man. Right? You don't want to defile yourself because of Pookie and Ray Ray, man. They're not that important, more important than serving the Lord. Right? But it's telling you these people are important, and you should stop what you're doing to deal with the deaths of these people, man. Right? That's close to you, near and dear to your heart. Right? For her may he be defiled, right? But he shall not defile himself, being a chief man among his people, Salaki, to profane himself, right? Let's get this word profane. Right? Kalal, right? Kalal.
Strong's H 2490. Chalel.
Chalel, right? See what this word is about. Profane, right? To pollute, defile, break, wounded, eat, slay, first, gather grapes, inheritance, right? Begin men, right? What it really is to pollute, right? Defile, break, right? So you don't want to defile yourself, right? But you got things that you need to do in the office. Reading it again, Leviticus 21 and verse 4. But he shall not defile himself, being a chief man among his people, to profane himself. Because if you defile yourself, you won't be able to do your office as the priest's son. Right? They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall thou shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh. So it's putting it in, it's making it simple, right, for you. So it says, you shall not make any baldness upon your head. So wherever your hair grow, you need to let it grow a little bit, right? You don't want to be shaved all the way bald, right? Let's get this word baldness. You never know who you're dealing with or who's coming in, right? That might not know these things, right?
Strong's H 7144. Korcha. Yep. Second entry. Korcha.
You heard it. Baldness, right? Bald, utterly, right? Baldness, bald. So you want to leave a little bit of your hair, man. Right? You want to leave a little bit of your hair, man. No matter if you got a receding hairline, right? It just don't come in right. You feel what I'm saying? You got the dang whole patch thing going on right here. You still want to leave some of your hair out on the side, man. Because the Lord said so. Right? That's why we do it, man. Because the Lord said so. Right? Let's go back to Leviticus. All right, now let's get this right. Neither shall they shave off the corner of thy beard, right? Let's get shave off, and then we're gonna get the corner, right? Just to go deeper into it. Shave off. Paul, right? To Paul, shave off, be bald. To shave off, right? To be shaven, right? That means to cut down, right? To shave, right? You don't want to be shaving, right? And when it says the corner, check this out. It says the side, the corner, the quarter, right? End, right? The end is even these little funny hairs that go straggling off, right? Part, right? Meaning you don't want to actually cut into your beard like that, right? The corner, the edge, the side, the quarter, extremity. So you don't want to, wherever your beard grows in at, hey man, through the scripture and through the definition of the wording, right? We're not even supposed to be, from what I'm reading and from what y'all should see, you're not even supposed to be edging yourself up, right? According to scripture, according to what this definition says, right? If it says not to shave off, because we just went to shave, right? I don't know. I'm getting kind of deep. You know, when it says that they shall not shave off, that means, right? This is the word for shave off, right?
Strong's H 1548. Galach. Galach.
Right. Galach, right? Galach, right? This means to what? Shave off, right? To shave off, be bald, right? So check this out. And if you do want to trim yourself up, you should do it with only clippers, right? If you want to kind of like touch yourself up, but I'm not even messing with that. It says to shave off, right? To shave, right? Make bald the what? They all, right? Which is the corner, the edge, the corner, the edge, the quarter. So when you think about a quarter, it's the thing round about, right? The extremity, the outside, man, of your beard, man. You don't want to make it bald, right? So that means no shaving, no touch-ups with a razor, man. Right? Go and, do your thing with clippers, man. And you might be straggling the fence, man. But hey, do as thou wilt. From what we just read, it says no shaving, no edging yourself up with a razor, man. Right? Take that information and do what thou wilt. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall thou shave off the corner of thy beard. No edge ups, man, and no shaving your dang head bald. Right? If you got a little bit of hair that come in, leave that hair, right? To a certain extent, to where you could at least see it, right? Nor make any cuttings in their flesh, right? And you don't want to make no cuttings in your flesh for the dead. Right? They shall be holy unto their power, and not profane the name of their power. For the offerings of Yahweh made by fire, and the bread of their power they do offer, therefore they shall be holy. So us being and now coming under the order of Melchizedek, as Christ being a high priest, and we're being priests up under him. Hey man, we got to keep this law too. It's not only for the priests, the Levites of this time, it's also for you, my brother, right? It's also for you, man. So no cutting into your beard, right? No making your head bald, man. They shall not take a wife that is a whore, right? Or profane, right? The Levites shall not take a wife that is a whore, man, right? That has slept with 3 or 4 men, man. She should not, he should not, right, take a wife that is a whore, man, or profane or defiled, man, right? So he want to have a virgin, right? Neither shall thou take a woman put away from her husband, for he is holy unto Yahweh his power. So you don't want to take, right? Like I said, under the order of Melchizedek, we're priests under the high priest, which is Yahweh. You don't want to take a wife that is a whore, man, right? That's been defiled with multiple men, man, right? And in this kingdom, man, we know that a lot of our women has been defiled by multiple men, women sleeping with women, all types of little things going on, man. And it's up to your discretion if you want to take that woman. Because as we see in Hosea, right, the Lord commanded Hosea to take a harlot, man, to wife, right? Right here. This is the book of Hosea, right? Chapter 1 and verse 2. The beginning of the word of Yahweh by Hosea. And Yahweh said unto Hosea, go, take unto thee a wife of whoredoms and children of whoredoms, right? For the land hath committed great whoredoms, departing from the Lord, right? So he went and took Gomer, the daughter of Debalam, right? Which conceived and bare him a son, right? So I encourage y'all to go read this account, right? But nevertheless, he took him a whore, right, named Gomer from the daughter of Debalam, right? So the Lord commanded him to take a whore, man, right? And for us, we living in this kingdom, man. Almost all our women are whores, man, and we got to clean them up, right? So sometimes you might sleep with a woman that had, three, maybe two, maybe even 10 husbands, right? But once y'all come into the truth, she is created and made new just like you, man. So you're going to honor that woman as if she was a virgin, right? You're going to take care of that woman as if she was one. So, but nevertheless, you want to get a woman, right? You want to get a woman that is a virgin, right? That's pure in heart and pure in spirit, right? And pure in their body. If you could wait and hold off, man, and get a woman that is a virgin, man, that would be a prized possession unto you, right? And it says, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 7. They shall not take a wife that is a whore or profane, right, or defiled. Neither shall they take a woman put away from her husband, for he is holy unto Yahweh his power, right? So, the Levites couldn't take, daughters that been defiled or whores, man, or even, they had to have virgins, man, from their own nation, right? Verse 8, thou shalt sanctify him, therefore, right? Thou shalt dedicate him, therefore, for he offered the bread of thy power, right? He shall be holy unto thee, for I, the Lord, which sanctify you, am holy, right? For I, Yahweh, which sanctify you, which dedicate you, am holy, am separate, right? And the daughter of any priest, if she profane herself by playing the whore, she profane her father. So, hey, man, you got to keep an eye on your daughter, man, and what moves she making, man. Because if she's making the wrong moves, guess what? It's your fault, man. You should have trained her up, trained your wife in the way that she should go, so that way she could train your daughter in the way that she should go, so you don't have to worry about her playing a harlot, man. Whenever she give up her virginity, is to the man she plans on being with for the rest of her life, man. Right through thick and thin, till death do apart. Not when he gets another wife, she wants to go off and play the harlot again, right? Or play the harlot for the first time because her husband got another wife, right? No, you want to raise her up knowing that her husband could have another wife, right? In righteousness, right? Long as he don't diminish her raiment, right? Her duty of marriage, meaning what she needs to do, and also her sexual pleasure, right? You don't want to diminish those things from from the wife you get after the wife you already have, right? So you want to raise her up to know that that ain't a reason for leaving, right? That ain't a reason for divorcement, man, right? We're not of this world, man. We're of the world of Israel. So when we get another wife, man, our wife should be excited for that. So, we need to train up our daughters to be excited to have a sister wife within the house. That's going to help her with all of her duties, man. She shall be burnt with fire. See, you got to be killed, man. You got to be killed, man. If you're a whore, man, of the children of Israel, man, right? You're supposed to be killed, man, especially being a daughter of Levi, man. And we know how out there Levi is, man, and the sisters from Levi, man. When you deal with Haitians, right, you know that they the best tarot card readers, man, the best, the voodoo specialists, right? Um, the black magic phenomenons, man. They know everything to do and how to do it on the left-hand side, man, right? And the Lord said he suffered not a witch to live, man. If you're being a whore and you playing a harlot, guess what? You're being a witch, right? She shall be burnt with fire. She shall have the same death as a witch, man. And he that is high priest among his brethren, upon those head, the anointing oil was poured, and that is consecrated to put on the garments, right? Talking about the linen breeches, the linen garment, the linen mitre, right? The 100% linen, man, right? To go make these different sacrifices unto the Lord, right? And that is consecrated to put on the garments shall not uncover his head nor rent his clothes, man. Right. So if you're going to do these services of the Lord and right, something happened, right? You ain't supposed to take off your garment or rent your clothes, man. Right. You have no time to be mourning, man. You got a duty to do. Right? That's what the Lord is telling you, man. You have no time to mourn, man. Get a shake back, right? And let's go do this work. Neither shall he go into any dead body, nor defile himself for his father or for his mother, right? So you can't even, if you chief priest, hey man, if you high priest, right, you can't even mourn for your brother, your mother, your daughter, your sister, right? If you high priest, man, right? It says, neither shall he, verse 11, neither shall he go into any dead body, nor defile himself for his father or for his mother, right? Neither shall he go out of the sanctuary, nor profane the sanctuary of his power. For the crown of the anointing oil of his power is upon him. I am Yahweh, right? So you got, hey man, you got things to worry about within the temple, you know? You got things to worry about within the temple, man. And is there going to be a time where you need to spend time with your woman and actually spill seed and be defiled and come back the next day at even? Yes, there are going to be them times where you still have to do your duty of marriage, right? Your husbandly duties, right? But you will have somebody take your place, man. But you don't want to profane the sanctuary of his God, man. All right, but you do have certain duties that you're gonna have to do within your marriage, with your kids, a child being born, different things like that, where another son of Aaron would have to come in and take your place, right? He shall take a wife, so the high priest, right, shall take a wife in her virginity, right? Let's get this H1331, right? Bethulim, right?
Strong's H 1331. Bethulim. Bethulim,
right? Virginity, maid, right? Bethulim, right? Virginity, meaning she has not slept with anybody yet. A maid, a young lady. A widow or a divorced woman or profane. Let me read right here. And he shall take a wife in her virginity. A widow or a divorced woman or profane or an harlot, these shall not he take, right? Shall he not take, but he shall take a virgin of his own people to wife, man, of his own people, right? A Levite want to take a Levite to wife, man, if he's a high priest, right? You want to take a Levite to wife, man, right? Now it could be of a different right stock for the other priest, right? For the people that's under the high priest. But for the high priest, you want to take a Levite to wife, man. Neither shall he profane his seed among his people, for I am Yahweh. Uh, for I, Yahweh, do sanctify him, right? So you don't want to, if you're a high priest, you don't want to take, a wife from the other nations. You want to strictly stay within Levi, right? But nowadays we all mixed and mingled, man. You know, we take wives from our nation, right? We don't have that office of the high priest. Yahweh Shai is the high priest. Speak unto Aaron, saying, whosoever he be of thy seed in their generations that have any blemish, let him not approach to offer the bread of his power. For whatsoever man he be that hath a blemish, he shall not approach. A blind man, or a lame, or he that hath a flat nose, or anything superfluous, right? Let's get that. This is where, right? This is where the Amalekites try to say that we can't, because we have long extremities, right? You can't have a big male part, right? A long male part and serve in the Levitical office, right? Because of the meaning of this word, right? We're going to get it. This is H8311, right?
Strong's H8311. Sarah. Sarah.
All right. To extend, right? Superfluous, right? To stretch out, right? To extend, stretch out, right? Extend, to stretch oneself, right? Stretch out itself, all right? Superfluous thing, all right? Watch the next time we see this word, it says we're gonna get to it, right? But you see it's a stretched out part, right? Stretched out part, right? Leviticus 21 and 19, right? Or a man that is broken footed or broken handed, meaning you have some type of fracture or you're hurt in your foot or in your hands. You don't want to be limping and giving sacrifices unto the Lord, man. You don't want every time you lay the calf or the lamb a certain way, your hand twist and you screaming, man. Right? The Lord wants you to be pure, man, when you're up there without any blemish, so that way you don't throw off, the congregation with when they're sacrificing, man, when we're sacrificing. All right, give me a second. And it says a crook back, right? Or crook back, right? Meaning you have scoliosis, right? Or a dwarf or very short, right? Or that hath a blemish in his eye, or be scurvy, right? Right. This word jam me up, but it means to have an itch, right? An uncontrollable itch. All right, let's go get it. 8:16 and 18. All right. A itch, right, or a scab. Right, that's a blemish, man. You don't want to be up there making sacrifices and you scratching all over the dang place, right? And it says, or scabbed, or have his stones broken, right? So let's get this for stones broken, right? Because some of our brothers, right, got certain procedures done, but that's not what this right here is talking about. But you don't want to get those procedures done, right? Because the scriptures also tell you about a man being wounded in the stone. But check this out. All right.
Strong's H 810. Eshech. Eshech.
Eshech, right? Testicle. Stone. We all know what testicles is. Is the part that males have to reproduce, right? And then broken. Let's get the word broken. H 4790, right?
Strong's H 4790. Maroach. Maroach.
Right. Bruised, crushed, rubbed, meaning debit, Dubais, right? It means for them to be actually crushed or bruised, right? Meaning you got hit in that area or you fell and you know something happened. You feel what I'm saying? Where your marbles, you know, broke, right? So you don't want to come through, you know, if your stones is broken, right? Into the temple to make sacrifices and things of the sort, right? No man that had the blemish of the seed of Aaron, priest, Salaki, the priest shall come nigh to offer the offerings of Yahweh made by fire. He hath a blemish. He shall not come nigh to offer the bread of his power, right? He shall eat the bread of his power. So you can eat of it, right? You still a priest, you feel what I'm saying? But you have blemishes. So you know, you'll be one at the table, you know, with the Levites, because that's your inheritance, right? The Lord is your inheritance. So you will have to eat of it and drink the wine and stuff like that, but you can't be in the priest's office making sacrifices, right? Because you have a blemish. All right. Salaki. Keep these frankincense going, all right? Khan. He shall not come nigh to offer the bread of his power. He shall eat the bread of his power, both of the most holy and of the holy. Because still in all, even though you have a blemish, you are a Levite. Right? Only he shall go in unto the veil, nor come unto the altar, because he hath a blemish. He profane not my sanctuary, for I, the Lord, do sanctify them. And Moses told it unto Aaron and to his sons and unto all the children of Israel. Right? All that Yahweh said is what we do and hear. I want to get y'all the definition in Bible Hub, right, on this extremity. Give me a second. Oh, there we go. Let me go from here. All right, Leviticus 21. Let me show you something. All right, StreamYard. Stop sharing screen. All right, Leviticus, right? And you want to go to Strong's. Give me a second. Or any superfluous thing. Watch this. Right? To extend, right? Deformed, overgrown, stretched. Right? Right? To be so here it goes right here. A primitive root to prolong, right? To reflex. Right? This is what they try to say. If you got a long genitalia, you can't preach or do the works of a prophet. I mean, not of a prophet, of a priest, right? Stretch out self, have any superfluous thing. One of those that you can't be in the office of a priest if you have a long extremity, right? If you have a long genitalia. That's because they're the wicked that the Bible speaks of. Let's go back to it. Leviticus 21, right? We done with that. Slakia. And the Lord, right? And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto Aaron and to his sons, that they separate themselves from the holy things of the children of Israel, and that they profane not my holy name in those things which they hallow unto me. I am Yahweh. Say unto them, whosoever he be of all your seed among your generations, right, that goeth unto the holy things which the children of Israel hallow unto Yahweh, having his uncleanness upon him, that soul shall be cut off from my presence. I am Yahweh. Right? So the priest, of Aaron's sons can't even go into the holy things of the children of Israel. right? It would have to be only the office and the offices of the priest. All right, Salaki. I think they have some this springtime, man. It's pollen getting to me. All right. What man soever of the seed of Aaron is a leopard or hath a running issue shall not eat of the holy things until he be clean. And whosoever toucheth anything, and this right here, this uncleanness is in Leviticus 15, right? And also, and whoso toucheth anything that is unclean by the dead, or a man whose seed goeth from him, right? All in Leviticus 15. Or whosoever toucheth any creeping thing, whereby he may be made unclean. So if you kill some type of animal, right, some type of insect that is unclean, and you have to be unclean until even, right? Also over there in Leviticus 15. Or a man of whom he may take uncleanness, whatsoever uncleanness he hath, the soul which hath touched any such shall be unclean until even, and shall not eat of the holy things, unless he wash his flesh in water. Right? So you can't, you'll be unclean until even, and you gotta wash your flesh in water. Right? Excuse me. And when the sun is down, he shall be clean, and shall afterward eat of the holy things, because it is his food, right? So after you bathe, right, you'll wait till the sun go down, then you can eat of the holy things, right? And we know of certain sacrifices you have within a 3-day period to eat of it, right? It is his food. That which dieth of itself or is torn with beast, he shall not eat to defile himself therewith. I am Yahweh. Right? That's a commandment of the Lord to all Israel. Right? You can't eat of a beast that is torn of itself, man. Right? That dieth of itself or is torn with beasts, man. Right? If a bull strike another bull on the back leg, hey man, you can't eat that of that beast, man, that is torn. They shall therefore keep my ordinances, lest they bear sin for it, and die therefore. If they profane it, I, Yahweh, do sanctify them. Right? Therefore shall no stranger eat of the holy thing, a sojourner of the priest, or an hired servant shall not eat of the holy thing. But if the priest buy any soul with his money, he shall eat of it. He that is born in his house, they shall eat of his meat. Right? So if the priest buys a servant, right, of the children of Israel, then that soul is able to eat of certain sacrifices, because that's his possession. So that possession is him, right? Is that priest. Salakia. If the priest's daughter also be married unto a stranger, she may not eat of the offering of the holy things. Hey man, if you took outsider to marry, you can't eat of the holy things. But if the priest's daughter be a widow or divorced and have no child, and is returned unto her father's house as in her youth, she shall eat of her father's meat, but there shall no stranger eat thereof. Right? And this is how we know there's two different strangers, right? Because up here, Salakia, up here, it says Leviticus 22 and 11, but if the priest buy any soul with his money, he shall eat of it, and he that is born in his house, they shall eat of his meat. Right? So that's a stranger, right? That's talking about a stranger. All right. See verse 10. There shall no stranger eat of the holy thing. A sojourner of the priest or an hired servant shall not eat of the holy thing. But right here is telling you, right? A hired servant, right? That's a different stranger, right? But this is a different stranger. This is a stranger of thy people. This is a sojourner that's a Hebrew Israelite. If the priest buy any soul with his money, he shall eat of it. And he that is born in the house, in his house, they shall eat of his meat. Right? So it's two different strangers, or two different sojourners. All right. Boom, 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 boom. As in her youth, she shall eat of her father's meat. But there shall no stranger eat thereof. Right? And if any man eat of the holy thing unwittingly, right? Let's get this word. Unwittingly, right? That means you eat of it as a mistake. Like you ate of it on accident, not realizing, that you was unclean, that you wasn't supposed to, right? Through ignorance, right? Unawares, right? Error, sin of error, inadvertence, right? Meaning as a mistake, man, not knowing that you wasn't supposed to eat of it, right? As a mistake, right? All right, verse 14, Leviticus 22 and 14. And if any man eat of the holy thing unwittingly, then he shall put the fifth part thereof unto it, and shall give it unto the priest with the holy thing. So you would have to have a fifth part, right, of whatever you ate. You would want to bring forth, 5 times that, right? That little piece of whatever you ate. You will want to bring that back, right, to repent from your sin. Ordinal number, fifth, right? All right, fifth, also a fifth part, right? You will want to bring a fifth part of whatever you ate on top. Salaki, man, rough night. All right. A fifth part thereof unto it, and shall give it unto the priest, the holy thing. And they shall not profane the holy things of the children of Israel, which they offer unto Yahweh. Right? So they don't want to just because uh they don't want to think of themselves as high and mighty, and just because they're, the Lord's inheritance, and they don't get any inheritance like of land, sheep, goat, whatever of the such, you know, they can't profane our offerings when we come bring, peace offerings, Thanksgiving offerings, sin offerings, transgression offerings. They can't mess up our offering because they the inheritance of the Lord and we not, right? We actually get land. They can't mess up our offering, right? Because we're the Lord inheritance too. Or suffer them to bear the iniquity of trespass when they eat their holy things, for I, Yahweh, do sanctify them. He sanctify us too. The other 11 tribes, right? Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and to his sons and to all the children of Israel, say unto them, whatsoever he be of the house of Israel or of the strangers in Israel that will offer his oblation for all his vows, and for all his free will offerings, which they offer unto Yahweh for a burnt offering, ye shall offer at your own will a male without blemish of the beeves, of the sheep, or of the goats. Right? Let's get what the beeves are. Right? It would be your cow, it would be oxen, herd, beeves, young, right? Bullock, right? It would be cows, herds, oxen, right? You see it. So it'd be cattle, herd, oxen. How they be Salakia, male without blemish, right? Of the cow, the herd, the oxen, right? But whatsoever hath a blemish, that shall ye not offer, for it shall not be accepted. Uh, it shall not be acceptable for you. All right. Whosoever offereth a sacrifice of peace offering unto Yahweh to accomplish his vow or free will offering in beeves or sheep, it shall be perfect to be accepted. There shall no blemish be therein. Right? Blind or broken or maimed or having a wind or scurvy or scab. Right? Let's get this word. Wing. Right?
Strong's H 2990. Yabal. Yabal.
Your ball, right? Which would be a boil, right? A running sore, runnings, right? Meaning in the vaginal or the other gland, right? Uh, any runnings separating your clear, right? You don't want it to have none of these things, right? That's a blemish. Blind, Leviticus 22:22, blind or broken or maimed or having a wind or scurvy or scab, ye shall not offer these unto Yahweh, nor make any offering by fire of them upon the altar unto Yahweh. Either a bullock or a lamb that hath any superfluous, right, or lacking in his parts, right? Let's check this out. superfluous or lacking in his parts, right? Meaning missing a toe, missing a leg, you know, not having having a short arm. All right. Lucky. There we go. You shall not offer unto the Lord, which is time. Either a bullock or a lamb that hath any superfluous or lacking in his parts, that mayest thou offer for a free will offering. But for a vow, it shall not be accepted. Right. So for a free will offering, they could have, one arm longer than the other, one arm shorter than the other, uh, some type of, arm longer than the other one, if I didn't already say that, and or a arm shorter than the other one, right? You could offer that for a free will offering. He shall not offer unto Yahweh that which is bruised or crushed or broken or cut, neither shall ye make any offering thereof in your land. All right, so we need to be raising our own cattle, right? This is gonna put the nail in the coffin with that. Neither from a stranger's hand shall ye offer the bread of your power of any of these, because their corruption is in them, and the blemishes be in them. They shall not be accepted for you. So we know what type of wickedness that the other nations do unto the animals, right? And the Lord knows it too. That's why their he said their blemish, right? He said because their corruption is in them, right? And blemishes be in them, right? Because we know that these other nations be sleeping with their animals, right? So he said, hey, don't have a animal, don't buy an animal or get an animal from these nations, man. Raise up your own animals, right? Right. This what tells us that we need to raise our own animals, man. Right here, 24 and 25. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, when a bullock or a sheep or a goat is brought forth, then it shall be 7 days under the dam. Right. Let's see what a dam is. All right. The dam is the mother. All right. But let's go all right, I could be lying. So let's go and find out what the dam is. Like I told you, you can't see a goat or a sheep in his mother milk, roughly paraphrasing. Right? A myth.
Strong's H517. Aim.
Aim. Right? A dam. Mother. Right? Mother of humans. That was a relationship with the blah blah blah. It's talking about the mother. Right? The mother of that animal. You have to let it get to 8 days old, right, before you're able to sacrifice it, right? When a bullock or a sheep or a goat is brought forth, uh, then it shall be 7 days under the dam, meaning still drinking the milk of the mother for 7 days. And from the 8th day and thenceforth it shall be accepted for an offering made by fire unto Yahweh. Whether it be cow or ewe, right? See what a ewe is. Excuse me. Right. Sit. Right. Sit.
Strong's H7716.
Filthy.
Say.
Right. A sheep, cattle, lamb, ewe, lamb. one of the flock, lamb, sheep, goat, young goat, right? So one of the flock will be a hue, right? A say. Ye shall not kill it and her young both in one day. So you can't kill the mom and the baby in the same day, right? You will have to wait till the next day to offer, the mom or the daughter. Can't kill them both in the same day. And when you will offer a sacrifice of thanksgiving unto Yahweh, offer it at your own will. Don't be grievous about it. Offer it at your own will, man, right? Forget about it, right? It's the Lord's. On the same day it shall be eaten up. Ye shall leave none of it until the morrow. I am Yahweh, right? Stamped and sealed. That's his signature. I am Yahweh, right? Therefore shall ye keep my commandments and do them. I am Yahweh, stamped and sealed, right? Neither shall ye profane my holy name, but I will be hallowed among the children of Israel. I am Yahweh, which halloweth you, right? That brought you out of the land of Mizraim unto to be your power. I am Yahweh, right?
Strong's H 4714. Mitzrayim. Mitzrayim.
Mizraim, right? Land of the Copts, a country at the northeastern section of Africa, right? Blah, blah, blah. Mizraim equals what? Double strength, right? The land of bondage, right? In between a rock and a hard place, Mizraim. He took us out of the land of Mizraim, right? And he did it once and he's going to do it again, right? By Hashem Yahushua, right? All that Yahweh said is what we do and hear. Give me a second. Yeah.
Imagine you are playing your favorite music at your party. People are dancing, having fun.
All right. Back at it. Right. This is the book of Leviticus, right? Chapter 23 and verse 1. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, right? Which ye have proclaimed to be holy convocations, even these are my feasts, right? What is a holy convocation? That way we don't have to do this later on. What is a holy convocation, right? Convocation, right?
Strong's H 4744. Mikra. Mikra.
So mikra, right? Which is what? A convocation, assemblies, calling, reading, right? Convocation, convoking. So you to convoke, right? Let's get this right quick. So we know what invoke is. I ain't gonna go get it. You know what invoke is, right? Convoke is the same thing. You calling everybody to come together, right? To do something, right? Or calling together. See, that's convoking. Or calling together, right? Sacred assembly, right? Reading, right? That's what we're going to do today. All right, the brothers going to get together and have a holy convocation, man, a holy convoking, man, calling together, right? At JFK Park, all right? We're keeping these laws, man, all right? Salakia. Let me, I don't want all the strongs right next to it. Still doing it. Okay. We'll get the strong as we go, all right? A holy convocation, right? I probably should have left it up there. So holy, let's get holy so we don't have to get that again either, right? Holy convocation. Holy, H69, right? 44. Chodash, right? Chodash, right?
Strong's H 6944. Kodesh.
Right?
Kodesh.
Like the Rakah Kodash, right? The Holy Spirit, right? Holiness, apartness, right? Sacredness, set apartness, right? Apartness, right? Set apart, separateness, right? That's what holy is. Let's go back into it. Come, I'm gonna read it again. Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel and say unto them concerning the feast of Yahweh, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocation. Even these are my feasts. Right? Let's get the word proclaim. Because sometimes Israel need in-depth breakdowns and in-depth knowledge of what these words mean, right? So shall proclaim, right? Salaki.
Strong's H 7121. Kara. Kara.
Right? To call, cry, read, proclaim, named, yes, that ain't it, right? This is it. To call, man, right? To call out, to recite, to read, to cry out, right? Utter a loud sound, right? To call unto, right? To cry for help, right? Proclaim, right? To what? To summon, invite, call for, call and commission, appoint, call and endow, right? Proclaim. Proclaim is to call out, man, right? To utter aloud, man, to utter out loud, right? Proclaim the holy convocations of the Lord, man, the holy gathering of the Lord. That's why in the new moon we what? We blow up the trumpet, right? In the Shabbat days, in the holy convocations, we do what? We blow up the trumpet, man. We're calling out loud. This is a holy convocation, right? Even these are my feast. 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest, right? And holy convocation, right? And holy gathering. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of Yahweh in all your dwellings, man. So wherever you dwell at, whether it's in Livingston, whether it's in Baghdad, whether it's in Maine, right? Whether it's in California, right? We got to keep this in all our dwellings, man. The seventh day is the Sabbath, right? These are the feasts of Yahweh, even holy convocations, right? Holy gatherings, which ye shall proclaim in their season, which you shall call for in their season, right? Whenever they come up, right? In the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover. So our Passover was on, I should have my calendar pull up. Let me pull up my calendar. Salakia, Israel. All right. So the Passover, right, was April 3rd, man. Right? April 3rd. And it was also at even, it became what? The first day of unleavened bread. Right? And and on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto Yahweh. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread. Right? 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. All right. There's no servile work on the first day of the Passover, man. That's the day for you to prepare the lamb, right? Get the lamb cooking, man, and get all your stuff together, your victuals, everything of the sort, right? To have the Passover ceremony. Right, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days, right? So every day it needs to be a feast, man. It's a feast of unleavened bread, right? And you're supposed to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days, right? I'm gonna do better next year, y'all. I did not make an offering by fire 7 days unto the Lord. I didn't barbecue every day or roast something on fire every one of the 7 days. Right? Hopefully y'all understand that y'all didn't, and you do better next year also. We need to barbecue 7 days, right? And the 7th day is in holy convocation. So on the 7th day, which for us, it was let me get it. On the 7th day, right, it was April 9th at sundown, right, to the 10th at sundown. Right? And we had another holy convocation where we all came together. But through the week, right, what it says, but ye ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days, man. I messed up. I'm vexed. But hopefully that helps y'all to be better too, man. You know, just like reading these laws make me be better, you know. So next time, have you a lot of coal, man. Have you some coal, you know, and barbecue you some chicken, man. Barbecue some beef, some lamb, you know, throughout that week, right? And serve the Lord, man. Righteousness, right? And that's not being over righteous. That's keeping the law, man, right? To have a barbecue every day because the Lord said so. He said, an offering made by fire, right? 7 days. That's not over righteous, man. That's keeping the law, right? Leviticus 23:9. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel and say unto them, when ye be come unto the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, right? Then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest. All right, let's see what a sheaf is. A sheaf, Omer, all right, Omer.
Strong's H 6016. Omer. Omer.
A dry measure of 1/10 of an ephod, about 2 litries, right? A sheaf, right? This is a measure, a dry measure, right? Of some type of meal, corn, right? Things of the sort. 1/10 of it needs to go to the Levites, right? And shall reap the harvest thereof. Then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits, right, of your harvest unto the priest, right? This is how you do the feast of first fruits, right? And ye shall wave the sheaf before the Lord, right, before Yahweh, to be accepted for you on the morrow after the Sabbath. The priest shall wave it, right? And ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf and he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto Yahweh. All right. So, hey man, on first fruits, how pleasant will it be to have a he lamb, right, of the first year and roast them on fire, man? The same way we do for Passover, do that for the first for first fruits, right? How beautiful is that, man? That the Lord give us these commandments to do these things, man, right? So it should be our mission, the same way we brought in Passover, to bring in the Feast of First Fruits. Why? Because the Lord said it, right? And the meat offering thereof shall be 2 deals of fine flour mingled with oil, and offering made by fire unto Yahweh for a sweet savior. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the fourth part of a hin. That's a measure of wine. All right, the 4 parts of a hin. Yeah. And he said, this is how you want to do your meat, man. This is how you want to do the lamb, right? And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour mingled with oil, man. You want to rub down your lamb, you know, with flour and oil, right? And you also want to season that thing up, man, right? Do your own little seasoning, man. You feel what I'm saying? An offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savior, man, for a sweet smell, right? Season that thing up, man. Put some oil and some flour on that thing, and fry you some lamb, man, of the first year, right? And ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn nor green ears until the selfsame day that ye have brought an offering unto Yahweh. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. So this is something that we need to do, man. You know, this is something that we need to do. Let's see what parched corn is. I believe it's boiled corn, right? So these are the things we can't eat until after we we roast that lamb, man. Parched corn, roasted grain, a common food, right? Roasted grain. So you can't eat, right? Corn put on the grill, man. You know, or ears put on the grill, right? Until you offer that offering, man, right? You shall eat neither bread, right? No bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears until the self same day that ye have brought an offering unto Yahweh, right? It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. Right? Ye shall count unto you from the morrow, right? From the morrow after you make this sacrifice, which is the day after the Shabbat that we read right here. Right here. And ye shall, Leviticus 23 and 11, and ye shall wave the sheaf before Yahweh, right, to be accepted for you. On the morrow, right, after the Shabbat, shall the priest wave it, right? So, but on the Shabbat, you should wave it for a sheaf offering unto the Lord, right? And on the morrow, after the Shabbat, right, the priest gonna wave it. All right. And it says, verse 14, and ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor ears until the self same day that ye have brought an offering unto your power, right, which would be the day after the Shabbat. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings, right? And then on the day after that day, so it's 2 days after the Shabbat, right? And ye shall count unto you from the morrow, right, from the second day after the Sabbath, right? Salaki. So, and ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, right? The day after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering, 7 Sabbaths shall be completed. So after that Sabbath, right? After that day, after the Sabbath, you want to count 7 Sabbaths, right? Shall be complete, right? And that'll be 50 days, right? All right, that'll be 50 days. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord, right? Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2 tent deals, and ye shall be Talakia, and they shall be of fine flour, they shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord, right? So now your first fruits, right? Seven weeks later on, you're gonna make another offering, right? For the first fruits, man. Right? They are the first fruits unto Yahweh, right? Ye shall offer, and it said with bread with leaven in there, man. It's sandwich time, man. We're gonna break bread, right? And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock and 2 rams. This is a lot of meat, man. It's a lot of feasting, man. Right? Because the feast of first fruit is 7 days, just like any other of our big feast days, right? And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock and 2 rams, they shall be for a burnt offering unto Yahweh, with their meat offering and their drink offering, meaning with the two tenths deal of fine flour, or the sheaves that we read at the beginning, right, of fine flour, and their drink offering, even an offering made by fire of sweet savor unto the Lord. Right? That's what? That's 7, right? 8, 10. That's 10 offerings. Man, that's 10 offerings, man. Right? Big animals, not just a leg, not just a shoulder. Man, that's the whole animal. Right? Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goat, that's 11, for a sin offering, and 2 lambs, that's 13, of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offering. Right? And the priest shall wave them, the 13 animals, right, with the bread of the first fruits, which is the bread with leaven in it, right, for a wave offering for the Lord, right, for Salakia, before Yahweh. The 2 lambs, they shall be holy unto Yahweh for the priest. So the priest is the only one that'll be able to eat the 2 lambs, right? But the other 11 animals, we all break bread with that. It's a big barbecue, man, for the Lord, man. And ye shall proclaim, ye shall call out for, right? Ye shall utter aloud, right, on the self same day, that it may be an holy convocation unto you. Man, it's gonna be a full on party, man. Right? You got 13 sacrifices, right, in one day, where you just turning up for the Lord, man. With wine, oil, flour, you just they frying the thing on the grill, man, while you got the wine pouring up, man. You understand? 11 sacrifices is going unto the children of Israel, and 2 lambs, right, is going to the Levites. That's beautiful, bro. To be able to smell that going on all day, man. Right? Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations. Right? And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean a riddance of the corners of thy field. Right? So you don't want to pick all your apples and oranges and lemons and pineapples and pomegranates, all your different fruits. You don't want to glean. You don't want to pick all the fruits out of the corner. You want to actually go into the inside of your harvest field and pick the fruits from the inside. And you want to, you can't get the ones from the corners of your acre, but you want to leave that for the poor, man. You want to leave that for the poor and for the strangers that come walking around, right? Thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Meaning you don't want to take up all the fruit that falls off of your tree, right? You want to leave that, the fruit that fall and hit the ground, man, right? Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am Yahweh, your power. Right? That way, even the stranger and the poor of your people still can make wine, man. If you have wheat fall and you have oranges fall and apples, if you chop that up, put it together, and let it cure, and and purge it, and you let it cure, purge it, you strain it, that's wine, right? Even the poor can have joyfulness and gladness off of you and your field, man, right? And pour them up some wine, make them some wine, man, right? The Lord is beautiful in his doings, man, right? And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th day Salakia. In the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Shabbat, a memorial of blowing of the trumpets, and holy convocation. So we have to come in together on the memorial of blowing of the trumpet, man, the feast of blowing of the trumpet, right? Ye shall do no servile work therein. So the feast of let me get this to y'all right quick. So the feast of first fruits, right? The feast of trumpets is September 14th and 15th, right? So it'll be the 14th at sundown, which will be Thursday at sundown till Friday at sundown, right? Then you have the hold on, let me get the feast of weeks, right? Which would be the feast of first fruits, right? Would be May 23rd at sundown to Wednesday 24th, right? May 24th at sundown, right? And then you will go into your new moons, right? All the way into the 7th month. And on the 7th month, right? Which will begin Salakia September 14th at sundown, right? To September 15th at sundown. And then you will have the Feast of Trumpet, right? On that day. Then the Day of Atonement on September 23rd, right? At sundown to September 24th. And we're going to read about that, right? And that's where we all afflict our souls, right? So I hope y'all kind of got that down, right? If you need our calendar, email us, we'll send it to you, right? If you want to keep the feast, when we keep the feast days according to the elders of Masha Yasharala, Banyan Yasharala, right? And ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, right? Day of Atonement. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you. So on the day that you afflict your soul, which I didn't know, right? I haven't done this yet, to where I afflicted my soul with the brethren, as in a holy convocation, and I've been in the truth a little over 3 years. Well, I used to live with some brothers and we did it together, but we was all in the same house. Really, you're supposed to come together with people from other houses and afflict y'all soul together. So this year, that's what me and the brethren of K.O.Y is going to do. We're going to come together as one and afflict our souls, right? Lord willing, right? Abaratazah. And ye shall afflict your souls and offer an offering made by fire unto Yahweh, right? And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before Yahweh, your power, right? And when we read in earlier chapters, it gives us this right here. I think it's in Leviticus, in between Leviticus 16 and 20, right? Chapter 16 and chapter 20, it gives you this account, right? But now the Lord is giving it to you plain, right? So you have to afflict your soul in this day, right? For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people, right? So when your baby is in your stomach, soon as the the sperm hit the scrotum and that spark happens, that's a living soul, right? So even your babies have to keep this day too, right? It's gonna be difficult, right? But it's something that they can do, just like us. We have to do it, or we'll be cut off from among our people, right? It's a sin for us not to have our children afflict their soul with us, right? You have some people, I'm not going to say which group they're from, but they say that the kids get a pass, right? Because they don't know what they're doing it for. That's not what the Lord said. The Lord said, for whatsoever soul, for whatsoever body, right, that's living and breathing and has life in it, right? For whatsoever, let's get what a soul is, right? Let's get what a soul is, because people might still be conflicted, right?
Strong's H 5315. Nephesh. Nephesh.
Nefesh, right? Salakia. Give me a second. All right, nefesh, right? A soul, right? Life, a person, right? Mind, heart, creature, body, right? Himself, yourself, right? Man, right? Themselves, right? Soul, self, life, creature, person, right? Living being, right? So even if your woman is pregnant, man, right? If your woman is pregnant, her and that living being that's inside of that woman needs to fast, man, that day from even to even, man, right? That which breathes, right? The breathing substance or being, inner being of man, living being, right? So all living beings have to fast sun up to sundown, right? On September the 23rd to the 24th, right? That is a commandment of the Lord, man. No matter what age you are, if you're a living being, you have to, right? It is a commandment of the Lord. No, if they don't know what they're doing it for, they shouldn't do it. Wait till they're 5. That's not what the Lord said. The Lord would have said, wait till they're 5, and then they shall atone for their souls. No, the Lord didn't say that. He said, whatever living being needs to atone for their soul, man. Right? Let me see if y'all see what I pulled up. Con Salakia. I know I went on a bit of a tangent. Man, why is it doing that? All right, let's go back to it. Yeah, so I had to deal with that. And come to grips with that myself. So I know how hard it would be, for brothers and sisters to have their young ones, fast and atone for their sins on this day. Leviticus 23:30, whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people. Right? Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. So no matter where you are at, it's a law against blah 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 in America. Okay, understood. But it says in all your dwellings, no matter where you dwelling at, this is a statute forever. It shall be done. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest. Ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th day of the month at even, from even unto even, right? So the 23rd at sundown to the 24th at sundown, we will be what? Shall ye celebrate your Sabbath? So that's how you celebrate all your Sabbaths, right? But you also shall celebrate the Day of Atonement the same way. So you celebrate all your Sabbath from even to even. right? This is that precept. Y'all write that down. This is the precept on that the Sabbath should be kept from even to even. Leviticus 23 and 33. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, The 15th day of this month shall be the feast of tabernacles for 7 days unto Yahweh. Right? On the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. So on the first day, you cannot work for pay, right? You can only do the work of cooking, cooking and preparing, right? 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. So this is another time where we actually need to be barbecuing every one of these 7 days, man. You know, putting these things on the fire, right? On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto Yahweh. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. So on the first day and on the 8th day, you cannot do any servile work for pay, man. Right? Only the work of the feast. These are the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim, right? That you shall call out, right? Or call for, or utter loudly to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering, a meat offering, a sacrifice, a drink offering, everything upon his day. Besides the Sabbaths of the Lord, and besides your gifts, right? Meaning your free will offering, besides your gifts, right? Or peace offering, and besides all your vows, and besides all your free will offerings, which ye give unto Yahweh. So these are feasts that you have to keep outside of the offerings that you already give to the Lord, for your vows, for your free will offerings, your peace offerings, right? This is set apart days that we have to give offerings unto the Lord. Also, in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of thy land, right, ye shall keep a feast unto Yahweh. This is the feast of harvest, right? 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. Right? Ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of goodly trees, right? Boughs meaning fruit, right? The fruit of goodly trees, right? Branches of palm trees and boughs of thick trees and willows of the brook, and ye shall rejoice before Yahweh your power 7 days. So your booths, this is how you want to create your booths, right? You know, it's okay to do a tent, a canopy, and things of that sort, you know, if you don't have the means to do this. But this is a commandment from the Lord on how we're supposed to create our booths, right? Goodly trees, branches, right? The fruits of branches, so flowers, right? The palm trees, branches of palm trees, right? The leaves of the palm trees, right? The fruits or the flowers of thick trees, right? And willows. That you want that for your covering, right? To stop the waters from coming in. That's what the palm tree is for, the palm leaves, right? And ye shall rejoice before the Lord your power 7 days. So you shall be in booths for 7 days, man. All right. And ye shall keep it a feast unto Yahweh 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days, and all the Israelites born shall dwell in booths. Right? To be honest, you got to be in there 7 days, man. So No matter what type of work you have to do, in between the first day and the seventh day, you need to be, in those booths, man. We need to be chilling in our booths, man, and doing certain things like that. Right. And the first and the eighth day shall be a Sabbath, man. You can't do no servile work, right? But every day you need to be sleeping in these booths, right? Me and the Akim got some things to talk about, man, with that. All right. And ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All the Israelites born shall dwell in booths, right? If you living, you dwelling in a booth, right? That your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Mizraim. I am Yahweh, right? Your power. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of Yahweh. Called Law Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, right? Barakathon. All that we read is what we do and hear, right? All right. What the fuck? All right, give me a second, Yasharala.
queen. Yes, I'm feeling it. Did you know Hertz offers
Put your leg down. All right, let's get into it. So this is the book of Leviticus, right? Chapter 24 and verse number 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Command the children of Israel that they bring unto thee pure olive oil beaten for the light, to cause the lamps to burn continually. What is that light? That light is the menorah, right? Without the veil of the testimony in the tabernacle of the congregation shall Aaron order it from even unto the morning before Yahweh continually. It shall be a statute forever in your generation. Right? But as long as we had that menorah inside the temple, right, inside the tabernacle, we needed to keep it lit from night, from even unto morning, right? Overnight. Without the veil of the testimony of the tabernacle. Okay, Salaki. He shall order the lamps upon the pure candlestick before Yahweh continually, right? And thou shalt take fine flour and bake 2 leavened cakes thereof. 2 tent deals shall be in one cake, and thou shalt set them in 2 rows, 6 on a row, upon the pure table before the Lord, right? Let's go get a couple pictures. All right, so y'all can kind of see what's going on. What the fudge cakes? I don't know. What the hell is going on? Salakia, y'all. Have patience. Okay. What? Okay, so I guess we're not getting pictures, Israel. So if you have been in the truth for a little while, you understand and know what um the Salakia menorah is and what the showbread is, right? What the hell is going on my computer, man? Oh my goodness. All right, well, I'm having technical difficulties, right? So let me see if I could do it like this. Maybe this will do it. Let's see, maybe this will work. Salaki Israel, I'm having technical difficulties.
Get started investing for retirement today. With as little as $1 and open an IRA at fidelity.com/start. Fidelity Brokers Service LLC member NYSE.
All right. So we'll just use it on this. All right. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, command the children of Israel that they bring unto thee pure olive oil beating for the light, to cause the lamps to burn continually without the veil of the testimony in the tabernacle of the congregation. Shall Aaron order it from even unto the morning before the Lord continually. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Right. So every day at even it would have to be lit until the morning. Right. He shall order the lamps upon the pure candlesticks before the Lord continually. And thou shalt take fine flour and bake 12 cakes thereof. 2 tent deals shall be in one cake, right? And thou shalt set them into rows, 6 on a row, upon the pure table before the Lord, right? The table of showbread. And thou shalt put pure frankincense upon each row, that it may be on the bread for a memorial, even an offering made by fire unto the Lord. Right. So you want to put frankincense, pure frankincense, on top of the 2 stacks of 6 showbreads. You want to put the frankincense on top of it. Right. Every Shabbat he shall set it in order before Yahweh continually, being taken from the children of Israel by an everlasting covenant. So the bread has to be on the table, right, for an everlasting covenant. And it shall be Aaron's son. Hey, hey. And it shall be Aaron's and his sons, and they shall eat it in the holy place, for it is most holy unto him of all the offerings of Yahweh made by fire, by a perpetual statute. And the son of an Israelitish woman whose father was an Egyptian. So the son of this Israelite woman, right, had so the son of this Israelite woman was an Egyptian. His father was an Egyptian, right? Went out. No. Went out among the children of Israel and his sons of the Israelitish woman, and a man of Israel strove together. Salakia, let me read it. Let me read it from the top. And the sons of an Israelitish woman whose father was an Egyptian. Give me a second, Yashua. So this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 24 and verse 10. Right, and the son of an Israelitish woman, right, whose father was an Egyptian, went out among the children of Israel, and this son of the Israelitish woman and a man of Israel strove together in the camp. Right, so the son was an Egyptian, right, but the mom was an Israelitish woman, right, an Israelite woman. And the Israelitish woman's son blasphemed the name of Yahweh and cursed. And they brought him unto Moses, and his mother's name was Shelomith, right? Shelomith, the daughter of Deborah of the tribe of Dan. So this Israelite woman was from the tribe of Dan, right? But she had a husband that was an Egyptian. And they put him inward, that the mind of the Lord might be showed unto them, right? And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, bring forth him that cursed without the camp, right? Bring forth him that cursed without the camp, and let all that heard him lay their hands upon his head, and let all the congregation stone him. And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel, saying, whosoever curseth, his power shall bear his sin. So if you curse the Most High, right, and you throw up curses trying to curse the Most High, hey man, you're gonna end up bearing your own sin, because the Lord has sent His Son to die for you. And if you cursing the Lord, man, that means you don't care about that sacrifice, man, right? And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel, saying, whosoever curseth, his power shall bear his sin. You're going to bear your own iniquity, man. Right? And he that blaspheme the name of Yahweh, he shall surely be put to death. So if you speak against Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua in this time, right, you will surely be put to death, man. Right? But when Yahushua came on the scene, he said, hey, man, you can say any manner of anything against me or the Father, but you better not blaspheme the Holy Spirit, right? So, and that's punishable by death, but your spirit will be dead, right? The Lord's going to kill your spirit, right? And he that blaspheme the name of Yahweh, he shall surely be put to death, and all the congregation shall surely stone him, as well as the stranger. So whether you're an Israelite or whether you're a stranger that says anything to curse or blaspheme the Most High while Yahushua, right, you'll be stoned to death. He that is born in the land, when he blasphemed the name of Yahweh, right, shall be put to death. So if you was born in Jerusalem, in Israel, right, and you curse the name of the Lord, hey man, you'll be put to death. Right. Now we can't blaspheme the Holy Spirit, but I wouldn't blaspheme any one of them. Right. But blaspheme of the Holy Spirit is not it's not forgiven. Right. You'll be forgiven for blaspheming the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, but not the Rakak Kodash. Right. Mm-hmm. And he that killeth any man shall surely be put to death. Right. And he that killeth a beast shall make it good beast for beast. So you got to repay that beast that you killed. Let's say somebody sheep is wandering along in the woods and you hunting, right? You kill that sheep, and then the man come up to you and tell you, hey, that was my sheep. You know, they just kind of got lost. You feel what I'm saying? You got to give him a sheep for that sheep, right? If a man cause a blemish in his neighbor, meaning you swell his eye, you know, you cut his lip, you know, you knock out his teeth, right? right? As he had done, right, whatever blemish you gave unto him, so shall it be done unto him. So shall he black your eye, right? Breach for breach, right? Eye for eye, tooth for tooth. As he hath caused a blemish in a man, so shall it be done to him again, right? So whatever you do to your neighbor, you know what I mean, that shall be put upon you, right? Let's see if they'll let me get this. Let me get this. So this is the book of Matthew, right, chapter 5 and verse 38. Ye have heard that it had been said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, right? We just read that in Leviticus. But I say unto you that ye resist not evil, right? But whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other. And if any man will sue thee in law, will sue thee at the law, and take away thy coat, let him have thy cloak also, right? And whosoever shall compel thee to go a mile, right? So right here is letting you know, man, if your brother is against you, right, bless him, right? Because at the end of the day, the Lord is going to bless you, right? And he also said that ye resist not evil. Don't be scared of the evil that'll befall you, right? Because evil will happen. And he's saying, have mercy, man. Have mercy on your brother, man. Right? Let's go get a precept on that. This is a book of, let's see. Khan. Let's go get a precept on that right quick. My computer is tripping. All right, this is the book of Sirach, right? Ecclesiasticus, better known as Sirach, right? Chapter 28. And it says, and it reads, forgive your neighbor the wrong done to you. Then you pray your own sins will be forgiven, right? So the reason why we want to forgive our neighbor and turn the other cheek, right, and not do harm unto him as he have done unto you, is because we want that forgiveness from the Lord, right? And if you're always thinking about your give back, is that really forgiveness, right? No. That's why the Lord goes on to say in Matthew, right? This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5 and 41. And whosoever shall compel thee to go a mile, go with him too, right? Go with him twain. Give to him that asketh thee, right? And from him that will borrow of thee, turn not thou away. Ye have heard that it had been said, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thine enemy. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you, right, and persecute you, that ye may be the children of your Father which is in heaven, for he maketh his sun to rise on the evil, right, and on the good, and send forth rain on the just and on the unjust, right? For if ye love them which love you, what reward have ye? Do not even the publicans the same, right? And the publicans was extorting and committing usury onto the Israelites, right? They do the same thing, meaning they got one another's back, they love each other, right? If ye salute your brethren only, what do ye more than others? Do not even the publicans so? Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect, right? So that perfection, meaning, have that humility, and that humbleness about you to forgive the person that despitefully use you, right? That persecute you, right? That curse you, that wishes you harm, man. Still have compassion and love and forgiveness on that person, right? Not on the heathen nation, right? Not on the other nations, but of the seed of the children of Israel. Forgive those people, right? So the Lord could forgive you. So this is the book of Leviticus. Oh, this is the book of Leviticus, right? Chapter 24 and verse 21. And he that killeth a beast, he shall restore it. And he that killeth a man, he shall be put to death, right? Ye have one manner of law. Ye have one matter of law as well for the stranger as for one of your own country. For I am Yahweh, your power, right? And Moses spake unto the children of Israel that they should bring forth him that had cursed out of the camp and stone him with stones. And the children of Israel did as the Lord commanded Moses. Right? By Hashem Yahushua. All right. So all that we read is what we do and hear. Right? So now we're going to go into the book of Ezekiel, chapter 44. Right? I believe we were on verse 17. Give me a second. Salaki Israel, be patient with me. All right. Yeah, Ezekiel 44 and verse 15. And it reads, but the priests, the Levites, the sons of Zadok, that keep the charge of my sanctuary, when the children of Israel went astray from me, they shall come near to me to minister unto me, and they shall stand before me to offer unto me the fat and the blood, said Yahweh, thy power. Right? They shall enter into my sanctuary, and they shall come near to my table to minister unto me. They shall keep my charge. Right? It shall come to pass that when they enter at the gates of the inner court, they shall be clothed with linen garments, and no wool shall come upon them, whilst they minister in the gates of the inner courts and within. They shall have linen bonnets, right? Meaning mitres, right? Upon their head, and shall have linen breeches upon their loins. They shall not gird themselves with anything that causeth sweat. Right? So it's simple and plain. You don't want to have anything thick on you like wool, right? That's gonna make you to sweat. You want to have something like linen, so that way, you're breathing. You feel what I'm saying? All your all your extremities, if you're a man, is breathing. You ain't sweating all in your face and sweat getting in your eye, man. You want to have that thin linen, right? And when they go forth to the utter court, right, the outer court, even unto the utter court to the people, they shall put off their garments wherein they ministered, and lay them in the holy chambers. And they shall put on other garments, and they shall not sanctify the people with their garments. Right? And we get this in the earlier chapters in Leviticus, I believe it's like 19 or 20. We get this account of why we do this, right? Why the Levites do this. Right? Neither shall they have their heads, nor suffer their locks to grow long. They shall only poll their heads, right? Poll is another way for saying shave, right? Neither shall they shave their heads, right? Nor suffer their locks to grow long. They shall only poll their heads. All right, let's get that. Salaki Israel, let me go grab this right quick. Ezekiel 44 and 20. They shall only poll. So poll is to shear and clip, only trim, right? They shall only trim their heads. You can't shave your head. You only could trim it, right? If you a Levite, a Zadokite, right? Neither shall they shave their heads. You don't want to shave your head bald, right? Nor suffer their locks to grow long, right? And if you do have locks, you want to keep them short, right? They shall only poll their heads, right? They shall only trim their heads. Neither shall any priest drink wine when they enter into the inner court. Neither shall they take for their wives a widow, nor her that is put away, but they shall take maidens of the seed of the house of Israel, or a widow that had a priest before. And they shall teach my people the difference between the holy and profane, and cause them to discern between the unclean and the clean. All right. The clean and the unclean. And controversy that and in controversy they shall stand in judgment, and they shall judge it accordingly to my judgments, and they shall keep my laws and my statutes in all mine assemblies, and they shall hallow my Sabbaths, right? And they shall come at no dead person to defile themselves, but for father or mother, or for son, or for daughter, for brother, or for sister that hath no husband, they may defile themselves, right? Only for those people of your family near the kin, right? And after he is cleansed, right, the 7 days of purification, right? Then you spray, the hyssop on him, and on the 8th day he'll be clean. They shall reckon unto himself 7 days, right? And in that day he goeth into the sanctuary unto the inner court to minister in the sanctuary. He shall offer his sin offering, saith Yahweh, and it shall be unto them for an inheritance. I am their inheritance, and ye shall give them no possessions in Israel. I am their possession. All right. They shall eat the meat offering and the sin offering and the trespass offering, and every dedicated thing in Israel shall be theirs. And the first of all the fruits of all things, and every oblation of all, every sort of your oblations shall be the priest, and ye shall also give unto the priest the first of your dough, that he may cause the blessing to rest in thine house. The priest shall not eat of anything that is dead of itself or torn, whether it be a fowl or beast. All right, by Hashem Yahushua. All right, now we got to go to Salakia. Matthew 26. All right. Matthew 26 and 59. Salakia. And now the chief priests and elders and all the council sought false witness against Yahushua to put him to death. Right. But none, though many false witnesses came, yet found they none. At the last came 2 false witnesses, and said, This fellow said, I am to destroy the temple of Yahweh and to build it in 3 days. And the high priest arose and said unto him, Answerest thou nothing? What is it which these witnesses say against thee? Right? And it says, But Yahushua held his peace, and the high priest answered and said unto him, I adjure thee by the living power, that thou tell us whether thou be the Hamashiach, the Christ, the anointed, the son of Yahweh. Right? Yahushua said unto him, Thou hast said. Nevertheless, I say unto you, hereafter shall ye see the Son of Man sitting on the right hand of power, and coming in the clouds of heaven. Then the high priest rent his clothes, saying, He hath spoken blasphemy. What further need have we of witnesses? Behold, now ye have heard his blasphemy. What think ye? They answered and said, He is guilty of death. So they put the Most High, they put the Lord to death, right? All right. And with that, right, I want to say, call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, right? Kwam Yashala.